me getting rich, cause I'm about to take off. Yeah, my life is like a movie, this is only take one. Yeah, and I ain't got no time for no one with fake love. Where the love go? I don't know, but I need something that's for real. She just want designer, red bottoms in the hills, California. She just want the limelight, gold digger. She gon' see me when the time's right. Heard that little boy was try to play me. Heard he talking crazy, now he coming to congratulate the kid. I think it's funny how they try to hide the hate and be the first to smile up in your face and show you all this fake love. I can't stand the fake love. Where the love go? Where'd it go? Where the love go? I can't stand the fake love. Where the love go? Where'd it go? I can't show no love, can't show no love. No love from me. Yeah, I can't show nobody fake love, cause I've been in my bag lately, getting cash, baby. So don't you act like you been here from day one. Graduated from a simp, turned into a big boss. Now she see me getting rich, cause I'm about to take off. Yeah, my life is like a movie, this is only take one. Yeah, and I ain't got no time for no one with fake love. Where the love go? Tell me where the love went. She don't care unless it benefits her budget, and I can tell she only in it for the gold. She gon' have to learn to get it on her own. Tell me why the boy was talking on me like he was sweet, then turn around and try to dab me when we up in the street. I can't show no love for a hater, a traitor. Showing fake love, see you later. I can't stand the fake love. Where the love go? Where'd it go? Where the love go? I can't stand the fake love. Where the love go? Where'd it go? I can't show no love, can't show no love. No love from me. Yeah, I can't show nobody fake love, cause I've been in my bag lately, getting cash, baby. So don't you act like you been here from day one. Graduated from a simp, turned into a big boss. Now she see me getting rich, cause I'm about to take off. Yeah, my life is like a movie, this is only take one. Yeah, and I ain't got no time for no one with fake love.
I don't see my name next to yours. I can't feel my weight anymore. Holding on to hope that I might be enough. You know what my heart's aiming for. Meet me up and tell me you needed someone better. I can't wait around anymore. Feel like we don't speak how we used to be together. Lying down on my bedroom floor. Late last night I called, hoping you pick up the phone. I know that there's been some time since I had you all along. What you really like is the thing I wanna find a way into your life. There's no way out when I'm just not enough. There's no way out when I just wanna run. There's no way out when I'm just not enough. There's no way out when I just wanna run. I can't even see through the lights. Keep running round in circles and lines. Holding on to hope that I might be enough. Maybe I'm just wasting my time. Go. Meet me up and tell me you needed someone better. I can't wait around anymore. Feel like we don't speak how we used to be together. Lying down on my bedroom floor. Late last night I called, hoping you pick up the phone. I know that there's been some time since I had you all along. What you really like is the thing I wanna find a way into your life. There's no way out when I'm just not enough. There's no way out when I just wanna run. There's no way out when I'm just not enough. There's no way out when I just wanna run.
This love is ill. I wish that it was different. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to RSC12. We are here with the cup draw for round 3. It is a new format that we've brought in. People seem to like it so far, and we're looking for some upsets to be drawn in this round. Source has the rival and challenger centre.
Yeah, it should hopefully be interesting. Some multiple entries for different franchises, so some chance for franchises to be playing each other as well. So I'll get started with the first draw, and I do apologise to everyone because I've had to redo all my settings. So if it's choppy, please don't have 40 messages telling me. I know, I'm trying to fix it, but we'll get on with it and get the first draw done.
Yeah, so a quick recap. It's a £40 prize, 100 team knockout. We've already had 2 rounds with the prospects entering, and it looks like it could be... Oh no, it's not a prospect, it's Unker in the rival team.
Yeah, so we have R12, which is rival team number 12, and Onker, the first rival team to feature. Well, the first team that's not prospect to be playing. They will go up against, let's find out.
Onker having a decent start to the season at 15-9 in the rival tier in Ignis, and they are 3rd.
They will be going up against challenger team number 9, which is Orcus from the Might of Hades franchise.
Yep, Orcus also new to this round. They aren't having the best this season so far. They are the only team in challenger who haven't got a win yet. They are 1 draw, 5 losses, 4-20 in the tier with a -33 goal difference. So it's going to be a tough ask to beat the Onker side.
On the other side, we have rival team number 11, which is Montbelliard from the Ox Gaming franchise.
Yeah, so obviously Ox coming in as a rival team as well. They are also bottom of the conference in Glacies. Also don't have a win. The only other team to not have a win in the rival tier is Sanctum. They are both 7-17, and they have a -29 goal difference.
And they will be playing another rival team, number 7, Mirage.
Yeah, so possibly a winless team in rival, hoping to possibly get an easier route through the cup, but it isn't to be. They've got Mirage, who are 4th in the same conference, and they've won 4 and lost 2, and 14-10. So tough ask to knock out this side.
Okay, so we have first prospect team coming back into it. Prospect team number 16, which will be Propel from the Momentum franchise run by Potter.
Yeah, as you said, the first prospect team to be drawn. They did enter in round 2. So we predicted them to be top 12 in this in the prospect conference. They did sweep Parmis, which is a really big result. Parmis obviously winning the preseason tournament as well.
Find out who they're going to go up against. Going up against challenger team number 8 in Cadejo.
So a big tough ask for Propel. Like we said, they did sweep Parmis, who are 2nd in Glacies, and whereas Propel are 3rd in Ignis with 4 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. They will be facing Cadejo, who have got a very good team in Elusive Phoenix. And I'm struggling to remember the 3rd person. Let me just see. GCI
the next
NPC
one, let's try and save you. Have another challenger team, number 6, which was Be Feather from the Green Phoenix franchise.
Okay, so new to this round as well. Phoenix are top of the Ignis conference. Stingray, Suzuki, and Sadleri. I can't pronounce that. I'm butchering the name, but they've also got Crimes Joshi as a sub as well. But carrying on from where they left off last season, really, this is their challenger team.
They'll be going up at least another challenger team, number 11. Ox Gaming, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that.
Yeah, it's way too early for these names.
Hecky, sort your names out, please.
I think I prefer his old challenger name to that one. I don't know why he changed it. It might have been the curse of finishing last, but
Could be.
he's eighth in the Glaciers Conference. They are 9-15, with a minus 21 goal difference. They've only won 1 series out of 6 so far. So
They're in the same in different conferences as well, so it's conference match, which should be interesting. In the next one. We have a rival team. I think that is number 17, Uranium, winning on stream last night in league.
Okay, so we have Uranium. They are 5th. They've won 2, drawn 3, and lost 1. Obviously, I think it was Anarchy they beat last night, 3-1. Doing quite well in the goal difference wise. They've got 11 so far, so even though they've drawn the majority of games, they're certainly not that shy of scoring goals.
And they will go up against Prospect team number 18, Serene Taisho.
Well, I'd love to be confident in this matchup, but I think this could be where Serene Taisho's run over the 2 rounds could end. It's going to be a tough ask, even though they've got Johnny and Hunter, who are 2 really established players in Prospect. Maybe we see the first upset, but I would expect a David versus Goliath here.
Very much so. Next up, we have, in like a challenger team, we have number 14, Eclipse.
Okay, so Shadow's challenger team doing really well this season. I think they won the pre-season tournament and they are currently 3rd in Ignis. They've got 4 series wins, 1 draw and 1 loss, and they're currently 16-8 with a plus 22 goal difference. They're only being beaten out at the minute by Feather and Pardus, so one of the favourites for the title at the moment, I'd say.
They will go up against another Prospect team, another mismatch Prospect team number 14, Alter.
Okay, so Alter. They did enter in round 2, so they skipped the first round. They beat Tartaros in a game 5. So it's going to be really tough to go from a game 5 in versus a Prospect team to trying to beat out one of the favourites in Challenger.
Definitely. Right, let's get on to the next ones. Next up, we have Challenger team number 20, Oracles from the Visionary franchise.
Yep, the first Visionary team out. They are currently Oracles. Is that Challenger? Yeah, they are currently 9th, 1-1 drawn, 1 lost 4. They are 8-16 with a minus 16 goal difference. So they may be looking to this cup run for a bit of a momentum, maybe a bit of a confidence boost.
They might not get it, going up against rival team number 5 in Sentinels.
Yeah, as we just said, momentum, confidence. They need to now do a giant killing in the rival team. So fingers crossed they can get some of that confidence and make their way back up the league by starting off with this rival team.
This would have been a better draw for them, but we have another Fort Templar team, Challenger team number 5 in Crusaders.
Yep, so Fort Templar back to back. Crusaders were bottom of the league, I think, last week until they got 2 wins in this game week. They went 6-2, So they were initially 1-15, and now they're 7-17. So I don't know whether they made roster changes, but seems to be picking up there at the moment.
They will go up against rival team number 16, which is Anarchy, from the Symbiotes franchise. If they were around mid-table after last night.
Yeah, Anarchy were initially riding high in that first week with 2 wins, but the last 3 results have been 1 win and 2 losses. We saw them lose last night to Uranium, who overtook them in the league, but Anarchy do have 3 wins, which is the joint 4th most in the league. So 3 wins, 3 losses. Maybe being a bit inconsistent at the moment. Can't put a run of wins together, but maybe they will against the challenger team of Crusaders.
So we have challenger team number 2. Cannons, either way from that DSQ franchise.
Yeah, I always call it Canaans. I'm sure if it's wrong, Tavish will pester us. But they are also 9th in the league. 1-1 drawn, 1 lost for 7-17 with a -26 goal difference. So this is another team who's probably going to look to the cup for a bit of form and momentum to hopefully boost their league form. And it looks like they're going to get a rival.
Yep, rival team number 6, Ash from the Green Phoenix franchise.
The main positive they could probably get from this is the fact that Ash are also on the same record as them. They are 10th in rival, 1-1 drawn, 1 lost for, as I said, and -26 goal difference. This team has made roster changes recently, so maybe things will pick up this week after 2 losses in week 3. But it's going to be a tough battle between these two, both being quite low down in the table.
We have rival team number 8, Raiju from that Luna Esports franchise.
So Raiju, just 1 place above Ash in the table in the Ignis Conference. 1-1 drawn, 2 lost, 3. They are on the same amount of wins and losses though as Ash, but have a lower goal difference conceded. So Raiju will be looking to this game for a bit of a momentum boost as well.
Right, let's see who they're going to go up against. Against a fellow rival team, number 15, Yoruba.
It's not coming easy for these teams that aren't doing well in the league. Yoruba are sitting 6th in the Glaciers Conference, so it's going to be a cross-conference game. And it's quite good to see this, actually, because the only time you get to see cross-conference since removing it in season, I think, 8 is in playoffs, so we get to see these matchups a little earlier.
Yeah, definitely. On to the next ones. So next up we will have another System of Solaris team in there, challenger team number 17, Neptunium.
Neptunium weren't having the greatest of starts in the challenger tier. They lost the first 2 games in week 1. I think. Oh, I'm reading off the last 5 results, so they might have lost 1 in week 1, 1 in week 2. However, the last 3 matches have been 2 draws and 1 win. They are now 4th, but with a negative record of 11 and 13, which just goes to show how far ahead some of these teams are in the Glaciers Conference, especially Disorder and Apprentices.
Right, and they will be going up at least another challenger team to try and get some momentum. Calpol, as Buddha likes to refer them as, but the Kipakli team from the new Azteca franchise.
Yeah, Chipatli also not doing too well. Currently 1 win, 1 draw, and 4 losses. 7-17. There's quite a few in Challenger on this record. They also have -23 goal difference, and I saw that they got swept yesterday as well, 4-0. So they'll be looking to take down this Challenger side. Coming up to halfway through the draw as well.
have rival team number 10, Continuum, from the franchise, and I know B Shakes in chat desperately wanting this to be his team that goes up against Potter. Battle of the Choke Artists in the cup.
Battle of the Choke Artists, but battle of inconsistency as well. Continuum 1-3 and lost 3. They haven't drawn so far yet, but they are on a positive record. 1-13, lost 11, which just goes to show how crucial these game differences can be.
Sorry to disappoint you, B-Shape, but they will go up against fellow rival team number 4, which would be Journeyman. So Potter versus Axlos.
Yep, another cross-conference game. Journeymen are also 1-3, lost 3. Journeymen have a 14-10 record, which is 1 better than Continuum. They did go 2-6 when Hansen subbed in, and Axlos was on holiday, but Axlos came back and managed to take a win off the top dogs, Serene Meiji, who have relinquished their spot to Mystics now.
Next up, we have Challenger team number 7, Mischief, who I believe are doing quite well in league play.
Yeah, I think this could be the first League 3 team out as well. We have Mischief, who are third, 1-2, drawn 3, lost 1. They've got a positive record of 13 and 11, and a +8 goal difference. They did lose their last match.
We had Mirage was pick number 4 earlier on, but let's see who Mischief will play. They will go up against rival team number 3, Fearless Charlie.
Uncharacteristic team so far from the Fearless franchise. They do sit in 17th place in the franchise standings, which we haven't seen for quite a number of seasons. They've had a really good 3 seasons so far. They have picked up a little bit from week 1 and 2. They've won 1, drawn 1, lost 4, but 1 win and 1 draw was in the last 2 weeks. They are 8-16, so it's going to be... I think it could be a tough game for them, to be honest, with a high-flying Challenger team.
Next up, we have Challenger team number 16, Disorder. I'm not going to say anything about that team.
Primordial vibes.
Definitely.
They are
so far.
They are 6-0, 22-2. I wonder how long it'll get before we start to get accusations about that team. But Borswell finally got the team with his mate, and they are just taking the league by storm so far.
I need to play some sub games so it can't last. But Disorder will be playing Prospect team number 9, Mosaic from the Azteca franchise. Swear to God, this is not rigged. You've just watched me spin the ball.
So Mosaic, I think, entered in
week 2. If it's pick team number 9,
yep.
So they should have come in week 2.
Yep. So they played Dwarfs, and it went to a game 5 as well. And I think I saw the scores for these, and it was a very, very close match between the both of them. So anyone could have took it, but I just feel like a 22-2 team in Challenger is going to be just a bit too much for Mosaic.
I will soon say. And next up, Challenger team number 19, Elves from that Valkyrie Knights franchise.
Yeah, so we just spoke about their namesake Dwarfs. We do have Elves. They are currently 6th. They've made a real comeback since week 1 as well. I think they lost 2 or 3 of the first 3 games, and now they're 3-3 in wins and losses. 14-10, which is pretty much what the top 6 of the Ignis conference is on as well. So
they will go up against
It's actually
Challenger
quite weird,
team
that
number
conference.
4 in Apprentices. Also another Challenger team doing well in league play.
That conference has 7 games between 6th and 7th already, and it's only week 4. But Apprentices, they currently occupy 2nd place, just behind Disorder. And Disorder being 22 and 2, Apprentices being 19 and 5. I think this team's quite well known for having 2 1600s by now. They have an 80% win rate with a plus 42 goal difference. So it's going to be a tough match for Elves. It's a cross-conference game, which could make it pretty interesting.
Okay, next up we have rival team number 2, Caligo, the second DSQ team to be drawn out tonight.
Tonight, as in we're streaming tonight.
Tonight, this morning, it's been a long weekend, okay?
It feels like tonight. I've been up all night, but yeah. We've got Caligo. I'm trying to think. They are currently in the Ignis conference in Rival. They are 8 and 16. Another team that's 1 win, 1 draw, 4 losses. But the goal difference isn't too bad, to be fair. It's -7 after 4 losses and only 1 win, so they aren't losing by too much. So hopefully they can get some.
They will go up against rival team number 18, Serene Meiji. So hopefully, not the best gate matchup to get to try and turn your season around. But if they can topple that, will be a massive confidence boost for them.
Yeah, not the best matchup, but maybe they can take grace from them. Serene Meiji losing to Journeymen in their last game, 3-1 on stream, I think it was. Serene Meiji tipped to do well this season, but it is a cross-conference game, so it will make it all that more interesting.
Okay, so next we have Challenger team number 3. Fearless Delta, and I can see there's been a couple of people in chat calling a Fearless versus Fearless game. So let's see if that's going to be the case.
How many do I actually have watching this one?
45.
I'll have it up. That's
Behind a
not
bit.
bad, not
So.
bad.
Unfortunately, sorry to disappoint.
Today. So that's why we're streaming very early.
Sorry to disappoint everyone, but they will go up against rival team number 9, Erebos.
So currently, Fearless Delta are bottom of the Challenger division in places, 8 and 16. Another team that's won 1 drawn, 1 lost for, -35 goal difference. They face Erebos, who are riding high at the minute with a win streak of 3. They are 4th with 4 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. And you've got to
Tough
rate that
matchup
team
for
just
them.
ranch though.
Yeah. We have Challenger team number 15, which would be Masai from Shaman. From what I know, because we play them this week, they're not doing particularly well in league play, so possibly another team with a chance to turn the season round in the cup.
Yeah, currently 7th, 1 drawn, 2 lost, 3, 9 and 15 in the league. Again, though, -3 goal difference. It's not too bad when you see yourself on that negative side of run.
Up against prospect team number 10, Fearless Echo.
So Fearless have it all to do here. I think this is a team that is picking up. They were tipped to do very well in the league play with the people that they drafted, but it just hasn't happened so far. But a bit of confidence in the fact that they've drawn 3 of the last 5, so they are 10 and 14 at the minute though, so really need to start doing something soon. But only 2 games behind the playoff spots. So.
Okay, next up we have Challenger team number 12, Ardus himself.
Yeah, so this team is doing really well on the Ignis side of things in Challenger. 1-4 drawn 2 so far with a record of 18-6, which sees them tied with Feather for top spot. They've scored more goals than Feather with 82, but they have a less goal difference of 31. So whoever plays them can take heart of the fact that they've conceded 51 goals over the 6 series.
Oh, and they will go up against prospect team number 7, Newborn, the only team still in it from round 1.
Yeah, so we just said that they're tied on top with Feather. Feather being Newborn's namesake for the Green Phoenix franchise. Maybe they can knock a bit of confidence out of Pardus and do them a favour in league play. Would be interesting to see. But Newborn are currently 5th in Ignis. Had a really poor start, but in the last 3 fixtures they've won 1 and drawn 2, which has seen them climb back up to 5th with an 11-13 record.
I was just looking in chat, wanting to watch franchises play their own teams, so there are a few chances of that still left.
I was hoping to see at least one.
Alright, well, next up we have rival team number 20, Mystics. On the Illusory franchise.
A team that we kind of misunderstood in the power rankings. We didn't really see this team mixing too well. And they've just gone out and gone into first place this week in the Glaciers conference, taking over 3 major. They are 17-7 with a goal difference of 26, and they are on a 4-win streak.
And they will go up against prospect team number 15, Obscurity. So that's one of the inter-franchise matchups gone.
Yeah, Obscurity doing really well as a team at the minute in Prospect. They are joint top with Jabatus. They have 5 wins and 1 draw, 18-6. Just 1 win behind that first place spot with a goal difference of plus 25. But I feel like this could just be I say a bit too much, just a lot too much for them to keep up with Mystics, who are first in rival. Got to have Sanctuary versus Sanctuary.
Would be nice, wouldn't it? We have rival team number 19, Norns.
Okay, so Norns are the rival team of Valkyrie Knights. They are 7th currently, 1-2 drawn 1 lost 3, 10-14 record with a goal difference of -15. I did kind of rate these around 6th or 7th in power rankings, I think, but they do have a winning roster, to be fair, if you go off like ERS success. Oh no, I'm thinking of East, but he's not on this roster. I'm thinking of Valkyrie Knights in ERS, I think. They've got Crinner, Bread, Toe and Laroni.
And they will play rival team number 13, Sanctum, ruining all chance of having any franchise playing each other.
So just 3 matchups left to go. I'm kind of disappointed. I really wanted to see a franchise matchup.
Maybe next week. We have the last prospect team to come out. We have Hot Metal for the Fog franchise.
Yeah, so Hot Metal currently 6th, occupying that last playing spot in Glaciers. 12-12 currently with a -9 goal difference. They did beat Limousine 3-1 in the previous round, who swept Primordial in round 1. So a good win there.
And they're going to have a challenge. Let's see how big of a challenge it's going to be. They will go up against rival team number 1, which would be Tizok, again from the Azteca franchise. I think this is his 3rd Azteca franchise to be drawn tonight. Had 1 in every tier still.
Yeah, and I think this is just a bit too much for this team. Tizoc are dominating the Ignis conference right now. 1-5, drawn 1, 18-6 record, plus 28, and I think they've all peaked over 1600 now as well. The people in second, Sentinels, only have 2 series wins, so Tizoc 3 wins ahead of the second place side in
We have Challenger Team number 13, Shrine from the Sanctuary franchise.
Yeah, Shrine obviously occupying the B choke player. I'm on the message. You are 5th in the league with 2 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses, and 11 and 13 currently.
They will go up against Challenger Team number 18, Serene Yamato.
I'm sure B-Shake's going to love playing against Oloran.
And we just have the last 2 teams in it, so we'll just draw to see who gets home and who gets away.
Yeah, so Shrine and Serene are actually in the same conference in the 5th and 6th, so only 1 win between them as well.
So, in the home matchup for the last team to be drawn, we have rival pick number 14, Nightfall. And they will obviously go up against Challenge Team number 10, the Impulse from the Momentum franchise.
And this means even though me and Source have stayed up all night fixing things and making wheels, we haven't messed up the draw. I was nearly going to swear then. But yeah, it's Nightfall versus Impulse. Nightfall currently 6th in Ignis, are actually winless in the whole of the RSC so far. They have 4 draws and 2 losses. They are 10 and 14 with a 1 goal difference. They play where are they? They play Impulse, who are 5th with 3 wins, 1 draw, 2 losses, and they are 14 and 10 in the conference. So look forward to this matchup. I think it'll be a good one. A challenger team with 3 wins and a rival team with 0 so far. So there are all our fixtures. I think, did we say 24 matchups, and then it goes to 32 next week? So that's when the big dogs of Elite and Master will enter in round 4. You do have until Monday 21:59 CEST to schedule. I think we'll extend that a little bit though, because obviously we're a bit later than usual. And all these need to be played before Sunday at 1700 so that we can get everything put through stats and then obviously draw the next round, because it is a big round next week. The biggest one of the whole tournament. So but yeah, that's about it for this draw. It's my son's 7th birthday today, so if you want to pass on your regards and just put it in the chat, and I'll show him once I finish the stream. We are going out to Blue Planet Aquarium for some family fun, so that's why we streamed early. Source, have you got any closing remarks before we finish off the stream?
No, other than to wish the little one a happy birthday. Like you said, and like a lot of chat said, very disappointing to not have 2 franchises playing each other. But there's plenty of cross-tier matchups as well as cross-conference matchups to give teams chance to turn the season round. We are still quite early on in the season, just a third of the way through. So there's some big matchups there to really allow teams to show what they're made of.
Yeah, 100%. You can see these fixtures in the RSC Cup tab as well in the fixtures in the league database. So if you haven't seen the stream or you need to see your fixtures later on, you can also go back into the cup draw and see them. They should have populated as I've been going along. Yeah, they have. So yeah, they're already in the database. So really thank you for watching. I'm glad to see 40 to 50 people watching this early in the morning. It's nice to wake up to you, and we'll see you very soon. Good night or good morning.
Good afternoon.
I'm the storm that beats the moon. I'm the sun that
to dust and fall.